ask you every week, and every week I hope the answer is, I'm great, thank you. So, this is a very unprepared video, and I'm hoping, with everything crossed, it's not going to go wrong. So about 10 minutes ago, when I dropped the Griffin off at band practice, I suddenly realised today is Wednesday, I'm at work tomorrow, I'm at work Friday, I have another tattoo booked for Saturday that I don't really want to vlog, and Sunday I need to release a video, and I have nothing. So last week I managed to get 2 videos recorded, but the second one's going up next week. You'll see why. So you might see a change of hair because I have literally finished doing this today. So I've had a change. I've gone for turquoise this time. I've managed to match it literally to my nails, my septum ring and my jewellery, and I'm so happy. But yes, I kind of didn't have a video, and whilst sat in the van waiting for him to unload his stuff for practice, I went, oh, what about this as an idea? So I've had an idea for a video that I'm hoping you guys will like. Shall I just get into it and shut the hell up? Would that work better? So tomorrow, let me tell you a little bit of background. I do not do YouTube full time. I don't have time to do YouTube full time. Those of you that know me know that it's a hobby. It's a bit of fun. I take it seriously, but I don't do it full time. I just don't have the spare time between work and everything else. So I have a full-time job, and when I'm not dealing with COVID and other stuff, I'm also running a charity. So whilst the charity has been kind of on the back burner, I've been able to do more YouTube stuff, which has been great. As things go into next year and we bring things back and Auntie Felicity's buggered off, then I'm not sure how things are going to go. I'm going to need to start planning my life a bit better. But in my day job, which you probably don't know about me, I actually have quite a corporate job. So for the last 24, 25 years, I have been in the same kind of job across 2 different industries. And I am basically a program manager slash project manager slash part service delivery manager, part anything my customers basically need. So I left school, didn't want to go to uni. I got in, deferred, didn't want to go, and spent a year literally temping as a legal secretary, and then managed to land a job as a receptionist. That wasn't for me. Far too much, it wasn't enough. It didn't keep my brain occupied enough. So I very shortly after that landed a job as a first line support person for an IT company, fairly local to where I lived, answering the phones to customers, getting what their problems were, and, you know, passing it on to the service desk. And from there my career blossomed. I ended up almost running the service department for a while. I then moved into customer support, where I got my first taste of kind of project management, and I was doing everything from writing tenders and, you know, purchasing kit and asking for purchase orders, right the way through to handing it over to contracts and dealing with the support side of things and invoicing and all that good stuff. As jobs go, it was okay. It was a very quick progression, but I left there. I moved location, not too far away, but far enough away to get a bit more independence, and I landed a few jobs literally that were basically project management, and I have kind of stayed in that rut. Anyone who does project management knows what I mean by that rut. Once you're in, you kind of don't get out very easily. But I've been everything from a project admin, assisting other people, through to coordinator, assistant PM, deputy PM, project manager, program manager, and part of my job now kind of involves the service delivery elements, but I'm not a service delivery manager. I'm a project manager. I also run a PMO, so I run, not officially, but I'm the most senior person in like a project group, and yeah, it's hectic. So I thought, cunningly, I've got a very big meeting tomorrow. I'm not in it all day, but I have got a client coming in tomorrow to meet the team. They are about to land a purchase order with us that will, you know, it's going to be quite a big piece of work that we need to do for them. So they're coming in. I need to speak to them anyway about something that I've already got working, that I'm working on for them. And the sales guy said, well, you know, come in, meet the team, say hello, do a project managey bit for me. So I basically have to find an outfit that will allow a heavily tattooed pierced goth to look exceptionally professional in front of a large customer that I've never met before. And I thought it'd be quite fun to kind of take you with me on the journey, which, because I will get my outfit ready tonight now. So as in the morning, it's not so much of a faff. But I thought it'd be quite cool to take you on a styling journey with me, for me to pick out my outfits, why I would wear it, why I wouldn't wear it, from head to toe, basically. So I am going to be sticking with these fabulous things I've managed to do my nails to match as well, but these fabulous Scarlet and Chains pieces, mainly because I've had a hair colour change. Next week's will look like it did before, if I haven't said anything. So yeah, I've got this kind of turquoisey colour now, which unfortunately in this light looks very lagoon blue, but I'll stick up a picture here of what it all looks like and all the colours, and you can see together how it all matches. If you've seen on Instagram, you've probably already seen it. So it's not the lagoon blue, it's got a slightly more green to it. My fringe needs cutting and I haven't decided if I want to trim it or whether I want to train it to go to one side. So for the moment, I'm just clipping it out of the way because it's kind of down here and I can't see anything. But yeah, I thought it would be kind of fun to do a styling video and then show you a picture of what it all looks like and how I put it together and what I do. Is that all right? I don't know. It's kind of a fun idea. It's something I've not done. I am hoping that my lighting, my bedroom lighting, is enough for you to see the sea of dark that is my wardrobe, because pretty much everything in it is black, as you can probably imagine. But the things I'm going to be looking at for this meeting is, you know, my company obviously know that I am heavily tattooed. They know that in recent weeks and months my boss is fully aware that I have gained even more inkage. But obviously when you're meeting a new client, I know who they are. I don't know how they're gonna take somebody like me. Obviously we're not, I don't work in an organisation that has an issue with how I am. I am very lucky. I can be myself. I am somebody who dresses fairly smart to work. I don't turn up scruffy. I couldn't do it. I was actually discussing with the lady that comes around and does the sandwich van that I just couldn't go to work in tracksuit bottoms and trainers like I've seen some other people on the estate, because to me it doesn't feel like I've gone to work. If I'm at home it's a bit different, but if I'm in the office I still want to have that kind of corporate look. So I mostly wear skirts, dresses, obviously tops with the skirts, you know, jackets, that kind of thing. But when I'm looking at going into the office on a day-to-day basis, if I wear a dress that's got short sleeves, I'm not bothered, because everyone in the office knows what I look like and everyone in the office knows that I'm tattooed, so they don't have an issue with it. But when I'm dressing for a client, I need to look at a few things. I need to look, do I already know them? Because I've been working with some of my clients for a long time. They know I'm a goth. They don't have an issue with it. So if I turn up and my tattoos are on show, they couldn't care less. There are some clients that I will go to that I've known for a while that I know probably wouldn't appreciate it. And this is not necessarily where I work now, but in previous companies that I've worked at, you know, I've not been quite so heavily tattooed, but I won't go out of my way to show that I'm tattooed. So I make sure that my outfits, that I'm covered. And it's one of the reasons why I've never really been interested in getting a chest piece, is because I want to have that option that I'm either covered or I'm not, if that works. So I want to be able to have that flexibility, I suppose, in my outfits when I want to wear a slightly lower neckline, that I don't have to be up here every time I meet people. So yeah, things I'll look out for is what do I know them? Will they appreciate what I'm like? Are they the sort of company that are going to care? Because some of the companies we deal with are kind of factory-based places that have the same kind of employment policies that we do. And yes, I know in this day and age it shouldn't be an issue what you look like, how you dress, but there are still some companies out there that have that very corporate, don't step outside of the box kind of look, and if you have a tattoo, please respectfully cover it up at all times. You know, so we deal with companies that are very down to earth, couldn't care less. I've worn my new rocks on site and they don't care, which is kind of good because that's pretty much all I own. But kind of my big chunky boots, they really don't care. However, there's other customers that I have dealt with in the past that I've made sure that I've maybe not worn new rocks and I've worn a heeled shoe, or I've worn, you know, a flat if I'm running around London. So yeah, it's those sorts of things I need to consider. Now, this particular company, they are a very large local-ish company to where I am. They're in kind of the next county over. One of the nearest big cities to where we are, I suppose you could call them that. I haven't met any of them personally, so it's going to be quite nerve-wracking for me to go and meet somebody I don't know and present myself, which I always have an issue with. I know that they are a probably slightly more open company with regards to what people look like and their employment ideas, so I'm not going to worry myself about being overly strict. So for example, if I want to wear a jumper and pull my sleeves up, I'm not going to worry too much. And they're not a company I feel I need to hide my personality from. You know, I haven't had a message from one of the directors going, please change your hair colour back to normal, because they won't like it. Everyone knows I've got colours in my hair right now, and they haven't said anything. And colours are becoming more normal. I mean, you know, there's a lot of people out there now that have got strange coloured hair, or non-natural coloured hair, I should say, and nobody really bats an eyelid. So hopefully, she says, nearly knocking her glasses flying, my new fresh turquoise and dark brown that probably isn't done very well, yeah, hopefully it won't be too big a shock. I'm hoping that all my colour coordination is going to go down well. I think I've done pretty well. I think I've done pretty well in getting it all to match. If anyone is interested, obviously Scarlet in Chains, this is Lariche turquoise. My septum ring is from Joe Bananas, and it is titanium, and it's an aqua jewel. Obviously Scarlet in Chains, and this is an Essie nail polish, not a gel, just a normal nail polish, and I believe it's in Trophy Wife. Again, all added on my Instagram post of me and my new hair. Will I be cutting my fringe tonight? I don't know. I may just have it like this. I may flip it over the other side and pin it across and have more blue. I don't know. I may get up in the morning and go, screw this, and cut my fringe and have it all down. It also depends on whether I can do something with my eyebrows in the morning when I do my makeup at 6 AM. So, where do I start with an outfit? So I want something that's going to be comfortable. I want something that's going to be comfortable, smart, easy to run around in, because we do have stairs in our building. So there's going to be, whoa, Jesus! Sorry, I nearly swallowed you all then. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. Yeah, so I'm going to be looking for something comfortable, something smart, something that's not going to crease, because I'm going to be up and down in meetings. I'm going to be up and down stairs. I'm going to be dealing with deliveries tomorrow if I'm in the office. So it needs to be something that's not going to be like fabrics that are going to get caught. So it's going to probably be quite plain. And yeah, should we go and have a look and see what I've got? And this is what I was kind of worried about, is that you wouldn't be able to see much in my wardrobe, but pretty much everything in here is black. So I'm hoping I can do this justice. So what I'm going to be looking for is, my work clothes are kind of here. I think they stop at, God, you see what I mean about different shades of black not matching? I think my work clothes end at that Killstar. No, here, just by this Killstar one. So that's an XO Umber dress. So anything up to there, any of this pretty much is anything I will wear to work. I will wear my Killstar dresses, but because they are fairly short, and I'm going to be wanting something a little bit more body covering, then yeah, probably not appropriate for tomorrow. So sorry if I keep losing focus a little bit. It is very hard for this camera to actually stay focused on black. So the first thing I'm going to look for is my jacket for the day. Now I have a few. If I can just bear with me, caller. If I can just open that slightly, what I can do is kind of bring these out and hope, as you look at a very boring, miserable screen, hope that I can hang these up. Oh, having a fixed camera would be so much better. So this is a, oh God, bear with. Right, should we try this again? So this is a long, fairly simple waterfall jacket, more of a duster coat. It's fairly long, it's about 3/4 length on me. It is by Capsule Outerwear, so this is part of the Simply Be collection, I believe, and it's very simple. It does have, this is actually gold and not silver, which is really annoying because I don't wear gold. It shows silver in this light, but yeah, don't think it is. And it has these fab sleeves that any of you plus size girls out there, I have mentioned this before, this has the ribbed section to give you that extra space and comfort. So I'm pretty sure that this nice suede thin jacket is something that I can wear tomorrow. So to go under that, I don't know. This is where I have to make a decision between tops and skirts and dresses. Now I'm feeling very much in a dress mood at the moment. Now this is kind of a thin shift dress, which I do like. Now, if I can turn you round for a moment, one of the things I need to be careful of at the moment is I've literally just had a sternum tattoo. So the underwear that I wear tomorrow will also pretty much, or at least have an effect on what I wear. So sorry if I keep staring off in that direction. It's just natural. I'm sorry. The lens is here and I need to remember. Yeah, so it will have an effect on what I wear, because obviously this bra is not something that's very nice to be seen, and my other one is a basque bra, and I think that's probably what I'm going to wear because it will have a deeper piece across my sternum rather than a clip that's really itchy right now. So yeah, I need to think about, will the straps be seen? Do I want the straps to be seen, or what do I want to wear around it? So if I turned, God, I love this idea. It's just working out what do I want to wear. So I'm thinking I want something fairly long. Now this is kind of okay, but it's a bit, yet again, falling off the damn hangers. Bear with me a moment. This is okay, but it is very much a basic shift dress with pockets. The pockets hang I don't even know if I can do this with you seeing it properly. The pockets kind of hang. They don't look particularly great. The fabric is a thin t-shirt material, so again, I don't feel that that's appropriate. I've got this one, but it's more off the shoulder, and again, not appropriate for work for tomorrow. I have another shift dress, which is kind of a basic pleated. The one with this one, I don't like the way it sits on my stomach at the moment with these pleats, so that's probably a no as well. I don't want to wear my Killstar dress, so I've got a couple of blouses, but that one's see-through, so that's not appropriate. What's that? That's another shift dress, so that needs to go up there for a minute. Sorry, this is probably a really crap video. I do apologise, but it was last minute, like I said. So I'm probably looking, I think this one. I think this one is the way forward. So let me get this dress out and I will be back. Okay, so this is a dress by Yours Clothing. It has a very nice, comfortable sleeve. It has a nice scooped neckline, which will be quite flattering on the body. That's tied around up there is actually a very long wraparound tie. So it's something that I can tie to the waist, or I can tie, you know, wrap it round. I can tie it to the back, to the front, so I can make a feature of it. And this sits pretty much under my bust line. And then, as you can see, it's quite long. So I believe this one on me sits about mid-calf. And I will insert a photo of it as well, so as you can see it in all its glory. And I think this is kind of the best outfit. It's very plain, it's very simple, it's dressy without being too much. And it looks very flattering on. And I think under a long sleeve jacket, the fact that this is so short sleeved, I'm not going to overheat. So that is... Okay, so I'm not sure what happened there, but my phone decided to do a funny. So I'm going to cancel that bit of footage out and I'm going to replace it with this bit. So I'm just going to turn you around. This is my chosen outfit. So I have the long black duster coat with the zip detail, waterfall, so it's going to be nice and flowing, with the dress underneath that comes down about 6 inches longer than the jacket in total. It's probably not on the hanger very straight. And I think once I've got my hair and my accessories on that, that will look quite nice. Now, one thing I've been toying with that dress is actually taking off the tie. So this kind of wraparound belt, I've been toying with the idea of just taking it off so as I can add my own belt. And that's something I might actually do this evening. I might just cut that off, and then I can add, if I can delve back into the wardrobe again, I have a belt here that I absolutely love, which adds a bit of personality. And I think, I'll just close that up. I think that, sorry, I'm trying to do everything one-handed whilst, you know, trying to talk to you. I think that will look quite good. Oh, do you know what? Maybe those zips are silver. Maybe it's my other one that's got gold. Oh, well, that's going to work well. So, yeah, maybe I will take those ties off and I'll put a bit of personality around my waist instead. It does show here that the blacks... This is what us goths mean when we say our blacks don't match. So this is a more of a navy and this is more of a jet black. I think it's my lighting. But, you know, I think that with a belt is going to look quite nice. So, what's next, you ask? So I've got the basics of my outfit and I've got one accessory. Obviously, I've got my other accessories, so I don't have to worry about that. She says, looking completely in the wrong place again. I need to look there. I'm so sorry. I am talking to you. Hello. So, I don't need to worry about a handbag because I just need to take my laptop bag in tomorrow, so I'm not worried about that. As far as tights and socks, now normally I would wear whatever the hell I want, big pair of boots, and certainly where it's been quite summery, We're going into September and it's still quite warm. I've been wearing neutral coloured tights by Snag, who are the best. But I need to think about how much tattoo is going to be on show. Now, I know from that dress that it does come down below my knee. There's not going to be a lot on show. So what I'm going to do next is take you to go and pick some boots with me. And let's see then whether I want to wear neutral tights or whether I want to go thick black. So let's just pop into the other room and have a look. So again, my camera has done a funny. I don't know what it's doing. I think I will break them in easily tomorrow and wear these. Depending on how swollen my foot is, how comfortable these are, these may be the other pair. It depends. It depends what I want to do. These are probably the better choice. But I may go for these. These are ones that I've worn to client sites before, so, you know, it's nothing unusual. I also have, of course, my trusty Doc Martens, my Shriver boots, which I have in cherry red as well. But yeah, I think it's going to be between these ones and these. It totally depends how I'm feeling in the morning. So, as I now depart out of the office, it's about to go all black and dark and minging in there. There we go. Should we get back to filming over here, where I can put the camera down and try not to give me a moment. Try not to cut you off again. There we go. So yeah, I will, what will I be doing? I will decide what boots I want in the morning, and if I wear the chunky heeled ones, the plain ones with the square heel, I will more than likely wear thick black tights. If I wear the ankle boots, I will probably wear neutral tights, just because the thick tights can be a little bit too thick for the narrowness of the boot. And your girl needs to be comfortable for the day. So we'll see what happens. Makeup wise, I don't know. I will do something. I would probably do a basic foundation, maybe a little bit of dark shadow through my crease, maybe a warm taupe or something like that. Nothing too outlandish, maybe a bit of grey. We'll see what I'm feeling in the morning. And I will do a nude lip. I've got a lovely new nude that I want to try out, so that will probably be my lipstick of choice for tomorrow. And yeah, that's it. So I will insert some pictures at the end of this. When I've put the outfit together tomorrow, I'll insert some pictures and you can see how it all came together. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope that you got something out of it at least. Sorry if I'm not constantly looking in the right place. It's just that I flipped my phone and everything's where it shouldn't be and it's confusing. But I hope this was helpful. Sorry it's a bit of a quick video. But yeah, this is my corporate outfit and it ended up looking like this. So I was going to put this bit in and forgot, so I'm going to quickly readjust my phone that keeps falling down. There we go. I wanted to mention, because I'm sure somebody's going to say it, oh, but what about your piercings? So yes, I have my septum pierced, I have my ears done, I will be wearing big earrings that match this tomorrow. As for my septum ring, again, it's one of those things that until August last year, I'd always worn a fake one. So I'm not too worried if I have to take it out. I'm not going to take it out for tomorrow. At the end of the day, it's my septum. If I was seeing a very corporate client, then I would probably put in a retainer and flip it up. I don't have a matching lip ring, so I haven't got one in. Oh my god. don't know what is going on, but my phone is not staying in its clip. And now it's wonky. Excellent. Just what I need. Wonkiness. Because, like, there isn't enough strangeness on this channel already. But yeah, I will be leaving my septum ring in. Again, it is the same colour as we mentioned earlier. So I'm hoping the matchiness is that they're going to love it and then they're not going to think it's particularly weird. It's not as if I have a multitude of facial piercings. I was asked in my previous job to take my lip ring out most of the time until my boss changed and he was like, who cares? But in the company I've been, they've always been pretty lenient with my piercings. You know, I'm going to be 44 years old next week. I'm not going to change very much. So, you know, they kind of know that me and my piercings and everything else comes with the territory. I have asked, for those of you that follow me on Instagram, you will have seen what I term my goth board, which is I've got a big black metal pin board that's got big chunky magnetic stud pins on it. And I've got loads of like gothic pictures and sayings and things that people have found and thought of me at work and thought were really funny, so we pinned up. And we did have quite a high profile client come in and I said, do you want me to take it down? And my boss went, well, not even my boss, one of our directors went, no, why should you? So I am very lucky that I work for a company that is so lenient, so fair, don't mind what you look like as long as you're doing a good job. Obviously within reason, I'm not going in with a mohawk and you know, ripped jeans. But you know, they don't mind you showing your personality. In fact, they encourage it in most ways. So that's really cool. But all I would say is if you are in a corporate world, you are meeting clients, maybe you've gone into a new job for a new company and you're meeting clients, just take a note of their dress codes. Don't take the mick, don't go overboard. Ease them gently into who you are, maybe, unless they are fully prepared for full-on facial piercings and don't have a problem with it. You know, there's still a generation out there that don't see coloured hair and piercings and tattoos as professional in any way, shape or form. Luckily, the generations that are coming up really don't care. And it's great to see, but there are still certain industries and certain customers that I will need to go to in my life before I retire, which is another 20 odd years away yet, where I will probably have to be, you know, a little bit more normalised in my look, so maybe take my septum ring out. But in general, just be aware of who you're with, you know, all that sort of stuff. You know, you've heard me say it before. Just make sure whatever you're wearing is appropriate for the situation. So if you are seeing a very high profile, very corporate, very conservative client, maybe be prepared to take facial piercings out or put retainers in, and maybe cut down on the overly gothishness. And if not, then go ahead and enjoy being you. And I hope they love your outfits. So, you know, tag me when you do some corporate outfits. Tag me on Instagram. I'd love to see them. So I'll now leave you with the outro. And because I nearly forgot to film an outro, I hope that looked okay. I'm sure the customers will be fine with it. I'm sure work will be fine with it. You know, if you've got any questions about being alternative and wearing things in corporate, or being plus size and wearing things corporate, you know, just give me a shout, put some comments below and I'll see what I can do to help. But in the meantime, my wonderful ravens, mwah, just do you.